Welcome to this energizing yoga practice for all levels. In this flow, we'll build heat, awaken the body, and boost your energy. When you're ready, join me in Child's Pose. Bring your hips down to your heels. Stretch your arms far out in front of you. Let your palms gently rest on the mat and soften your forehead to the ground. Take a few deep breaths here to arrive. Feel the inhale moving through your nose and the exhale leaving gently in your own rhythm. As your breath settles into an even flow, begin to lift yourself onto all fours. Hips above knees, shoulders above wrists. Now let's move through a few rounds of cat-cow. Breathing in, arch your spine gently, draw your heart forward and lift your gaze. As you breathe out, press the hands into the mat, tuck your tailbone under and round the spine. Chin draws towards your chest. Again, inhale, soften your belly and look up. Exhale, round through the back, pull the navel in. Again, inhale, arch your back and look up for cow. And then exhale, round your spine, draw your navel in, cat. One more round in your own breath rhythm. And then with your next inhale, return to a neutral tabletop. As you exhale, guide your hips back towards your heels, coming back into Child's Pose. Now with your inhale, start to round your spine and ripple forward like a wave. Lower your torso down, lift the heart, coming into Cobra. Chest stays lifted. Exhaling, press yourself back, hips to heels, Child's Pose. Again, breathe in and roll forward, pelvis softens down, chest lifts, Cobra. Breathing out, return back to Child's Pose. One last time, inhale and roll forward into Cobra Pose, and this time stay here. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Now lift your hands off the mat and stretch your arms back. Let your palms face each other. With the next inhale, lift your legs off the ground too, coming into Locust Pose. Imagine your chest reaching forward and your toes extending behind you. Take one more breath here, and as you breathe out, let the legs sink and bring your hands back down to the mat. Come back to your hands and knees. Bring your hips over your knees, untuck your toes, and begin to walk your hands forward into Puppy Pose. Lower your forehead or your chest down to the ground, whatever feels good today. Press your palms down into the ground. Your arms are active. With your next exhale, come back down into Child's Pose. From here, slowly round up to sitting. Place your right fingertips beside you on the ground, and as you inhale, lift your hips and sweep your left arm up and over to the right. Press the hips forward and open the front of your body in a dynamic camel variation. Exhale, lower your hips down. Inhale, left fingers ground, hips rise, right arm sweeps overhead, open into a back bend. Exhale, return to center and lower down. Once again, each side. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale, sweep and stretch. And exhale, come back to center. Now tuck your toes under and press yourself up into downward facing dog. Feel free to keep your heels lifted and your knees bent. Press your palms down into the mat to create length in your spine. Neck is long. Now with your next inhale, lift your right leg up and back. As you exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Inhaling, rise up, arms reaching overhead into high lunge. Bend deep into the right knee and relax your shoulders. Now gently try bending the back knee too and tuck your tailbone slightly under. This helps lengthen the lower back. On your exhale, twist your upper body to the right, arms opening wide, parallel to the ground. Take your gaze with you, looking over your right shoulder. As you inhale, lower your right hand to your back leg and lift your left arm, opening into a back bend. And now exhale, circle both hands back down to the ground, framing your front foot. Inhale to step your right foot back, and exhale, lower yourself all the way down, either in one line or with knees down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift into Cobra, and then exhale, tuck your toes under and press back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Now inhale to lift your left leg up and back. And as you exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Inhale to rise, arms overhead, find your high lunge. Bend into your left knee and again gently bend the right knee just enough to tuck the tailbone slightly under. Feel the length in your lower back. And with your next exhale, open your chest to the left, twisting through the spine, arms reaching wide, parallel to the ground. Let your gaze follow. Now as you breathe in, lower your left hand to your right thigh, reach your right arm up and back, creating space in the front body, a gentle back bend. Breathing out, circle both hands back down to the mat. Inhale to step your left foot back and exhale, lower down with control, either through plank or with knees on the mat. Untuck your toes, inhale and rise into Cobra, lift your heart. Exhale, press back into Child's Pose. And then with your next inhale, roll forward again into Cobra Pose. Lift your hands from the mat. Extend your arms backwards, palms facing each other. Now inhale and lift your legs from the ground, but this time bend your knees to 90 degrees, feet pointing up towards the ceiling. Imagine reaching for your ankles with your hands without actually grabbing them. Breathe in, and with your exhale, release everything back down. Inhale once more into Cobra, and as you exhale, press back and come straight into a seated position on your heels. Now lift your hips and rise into a kneeling position. Tuck your toes under behind you and place your hands gently at your lower back or sacrum. Roll your shoulders back and start to press the hips forwards and lift through the chest as if your heart wants to rise all the way towards the ceiling. You can stay right here or option to reach your hands back and grab your heels. Wherever you are, think about lengthening the front side of your body, not collapsing into the lower back. If you're holding your heels, slowly bring your hands back to your pelvis and lift your chest up to come upright again. Lower your hips back onto your heels and untuck your toes. Let your hands rest softly on your thighs and begin to gently circle your hips. First in one direction and then in the other, moving slowly, mindfully. When you're ready, return to stillness. Breathe in, sweep your arms all the way up overhead, palms facing each other. With your exhale, twist gently to the right. Left hand rests on your right thigh, right fingertips come to the ground behind you. Soft gaze over your right shoulder. Now inhale and return to center, arms lift. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand to left thigh, left fingers behind you. Let your breath guide the movement. Inhale, come back to center, arms reach up. And exhale, release into Child's Pose one final time. Let your torso rest over your thighs, forehead on the mat. Let the arms relax wherever they want to be. And take a few last deep grounding breaths here, letting your body soften and your mind settle. And then, ever so slowly, begin to roll yourself up, one vertebrae at a time, until you're seated again. Let's take one last deep breath in together, and a long breath out. Thank you so much for practicing with me.